It's the first time I was with my grandma inside of a hotel room, and then when Iya came through the door, she just lit up.
I remember I had a dream before my parents went to get Iya, and Brock and me and my grandma were at the hotel, and I fell asleep and I had a dream about I was there with Iya, and I got to meet Iya, and it was really made me happy. And then she came home, and I remember she accidentally hit the mirror because she didn't know, she thought it was another room and another one of her. So she was about like almost 2, so I don't think she's ever seen a mirror.
But we get to China, the kids have this curly blonde hair. And so they loved it, because their first few days, they were celebrities. It was like walking around with Justin Bieber. You would have literally a crowd of 100 people deep waiting to come up and get a picture with these 2 blonde, curly-haired boys. And they'd give them stuff, like they'd give them toys, and they'd give them candy, and whatever they could do to get a picture. And so my kids are probably on a yogurt commercial in China that I'm not getting any proceeds from, on a big giant billboard, because they really were these cute little kids that did not know what was going on. They're just getting free stuff from everyone. And so they think China is more about getting free stuff than it is really about the adoption process. So then with Iya, we go to get her that first day, because now we've had 2 days in China, the boys taking pictures, and we go to get her. We go in the room, and she comes over, and they'd taken her from her foster mother that morning. And she had a foster mom because of the severe cleft palate, so she needed more care. And so she bonded. She thought that her foster mother was her mother. And so she had a very close bond, right? And so she's bawling. And then she gets handed to me. I don't look like anything in China. I'm bald, I'm pasty white, I'm big, and I'm loud. And so this is just like nothing she's ever seen. I'm an alien abducting her. She cried for 4 hours straight. 4 hours, crying all the way back to the hotel. We finally get to the hotel, and she sees the 2 boys, and then she stopped crying, and I think that she goes, oh, there's survivors. Clearly you don't eat little kids, so this will be fine, right? Iya was abandoned with her umbilical cord attached. So she didn't know her tummy mommy. She just knew her foster mom or her yaya, and then now she's got a forever mom. So Iya's actually lucky she has three moms that loved her, right? Throughout different points.
I thought it was cool that my mom got to be a teacher, and I'm really smart, so I like to be with kids.
But it's been a very real transition for her, because again, I say with our adopted kids, the best day of our life was the worst day of theirs, because it is not, everybody likes ritual, we like routine. And I say, like, people are jerks in airports because they're out of their routine. Well, this is not her routine. We are the opposite of that. And she cried every single morning when she woke up for an hour. And every single night, and every single afternoon, she'd cry for an hour. She'd look over and go, oh, it's still the white people, And it just, and she'd bawl, and because she's mourning her old life. And for 6 months, every single time she'd be just bawling. Well, then it got better. Things got better, but it took almost a year for that. And still to this day, she'll come to our room at night. All of a sudden you hear little footprints, and she goes and she's checking, and really just checking to see, are we still there? So she has these abandonment issues because of that day and the trauma that it brought to her, and that just resonates with her. She used to say, when another family adopts me, she'd start a sentence, and she's going, we'd have to get, and it took her till now to understand that we're her forever family, but she still has anxiety over whether or not this is, and it's just deep down in her brain, but that's part of this process, is developing the trust, in which then comes the love, and then we stay together and stick together like glue after that.